with your insurance provider and accept a credit note and start treatment without you paying any cash or handing over your credit card.
And it's all part of that, the planning. But like we said, you have your plan. Max, who's going to be on later episodes, he tells me I'm going to, for example, Mirador. If you do not hear back from me by this time, and he allows a bit of extra, come looking.
Yeah.
So as long as you've got that backup plan, you have that point of contact who's aware of what your expedition or whatever you're doing is, maybe have a communication schedule. Out here, maybe GPS spot tracker, it could be another GPS platform, sat phone every 12 hours, some kind of schedules to keep track of you. So you know in the back of your mind, okay, it's 4 p.m, in 8 hours, if I've not made contact, they're going to not necessarily send helicopters and rescue teams, but the process will start.
Start monitoring, start narrowing down.
I know what the process is. It's not going to be them constantly trying to ring my cell phone and send me WhatsApps. We've thought about this. We have an emergency response plan. I know that first off, they're going to ring this number. Then they're going to ring this person, this person, this person. So in about an hour after, they're going to start to... So in the back of your mind, you know what's happening. Why is it taking 9 hours? Well, they're going to go through the embassy, they're going to check with the police, they're going to follow this procedure, which I know they're doing because we've talked about it, we've wrote it together, and at this point they'll go, there's a problem, we know where they last were, we know where they were going, and they know where to look.
Follow the lost communications procedure, which is kind of leading us down to what we might cover in the next episode or a couple of episodes' time. The emergency response plan, the follow-up plan. We're going down a rabbit hole here, and I think we'll talk about...
It's one of those, until you've experienced it, you think, I don't need to do that, I don't need to do that.
Until the wheel comes off.
Until the wheel comes off. You're sat in the middle of a rainforest, side of a mountain, you've got 15 people now sat potentially getting hypothermic, waiting for you, the lights fade in, it's all going wrong, and nobody knows there's a problem.
Yeah. You've got to have a plan A, a plan B, and if you've got a plan B in the back of your mind, not only the logistics base camp and your main point of contact will be nice and relaxed, but also you as a team leader or the medic will be confident in the knowledge that everything's under control. If it goes wrong, there's a plan B, there's a fallback option, and other people are covering your back.
And you can essentially do your job. A lot of this may be shared with the team leader, which, if there is a team leader designated, but not all events have it, you might just be attached. But it's all part of that, the complete package to allow ours to do our job. It's a lot of work before, there's some work after, but it just makes it so much easier when it does go wrong.
I want to loop all the way back to about 15 minutes ago about distributing the med kit. We generally agree on 99% of the things. One of the things I'm not too keen on is distributing my med kit. And the caveat to that is it depends. That's the word of the week, or the word of our job. It depends. Depends where you're operating, who you're with. But if, like on Aconcagua, we've got 20 participants, and on Summit Day we're spread out over 3 miles, and there's 8 hours between the first guy and the last guy. If you distribute your med kit, you're never going to be able to unite it. And Murphy's Law, ideally you're going to keep your airway kit together, your trauma kit together, but Murphy's Law, you'll have one piece of kit. The guy who's 8 hours and 1,000 metres down the slope will have the other piece of kit, and you won't be able to use it, so it's absolutely useless. You'll have to improvise. I like to centralise my kit. I particularly like to centralise my coffee kit. If somebody's got the boiler and somebody else has got the pan and somebody else has got the coffee, there's nothing more frustrating than waiting at base camp and you can't put a brew on.
But I totally agree. It's, as we've said numerous times, it's look at the activity you're doing, look at the risks at each stage, all that kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I've run out of coffee. I think we could talk about this all day, but we need to go to work. We need to refill our cups with a hot brew. So let's look forward to the next episode. And in the meantime, guys, this episode's sponsored by SOS Coffee. coffee produced by Guatemalans in Guatemala that we sell to support local projects, medical missions, free CPR and bleeding control courses. If you want to buy some, hit us up on the website, or when you come down on the courses, you can take some back with you. But until the next episode, thanks very much, guys. Look forward to your comments and suggestions, and thanks very much, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Take care.